Hey everyone, this is going to be my 36-week pregnancy update. I just got back from an appointment. I had one early this morning. And so I'm going to go ahead and update first on my appointment last week that I had when I filmed right before I had gone to that. I did get some news, but I decided to just go ahead and put it into this update instead of adding it to the last one. So for my last appointment when I went, I was tested for the group B strep, and then she checked me for dilation. She surprised me by checking me. I didn't expect to get checked at 35 weeks, but I'm guessing that she probably just did because she was testing me for the group B strep, so, I already was ready to be checked. And when she checked me, she said I was a centimeter dilated. She didn't say anything about thinning out or anything like that. She just told me I was a centimeter dilated. And then this week when I went in, I was not checked. What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna be a stinker. She was going to check me, but I had asked if I could avoid that, and she said, yeah, no problem. So I did not get checked this time. I am kind of curious now because I was checked once now as to if my body has progressed, but really, I just don't want to be messed with at all. With having the scheduled C-section and everything, getting checked is not any fun, and I just opted not to. So whether I am dilated further than a 1 now, I really don't know. I wouldn't be too surprised if I was dilated at least a little further because I've been having a really hard time walking, and I can feel him really, really low. There are times when I feel like he is just getting lower, like he's just getting lower into position to come out, because it is very uncomfortable and just really, really low. So I've been having that, and then I've also been experiencing Braxton Hicks contractions more as well. They happen fairly often. Sometimes, I'll have quite a few in a row. Sometimes it'll just be one every once in a while. For the most part, they don't hurt. It's just that intense pressure and hardness. But I do have some that hurt, that come with cramping pain and stuff. But no real labor yet, which is good. We're hoping to not have any real labor this pregnancy. That would be really nice. But we'll see what happens. And yeah, I'm going every week for my appointments. I feel like I'm always there going every week. But oh well, you do what you gotta do, right? So my group B strep test came back this week when I went in, and she said it came back negative. So that was good. And I was kind of surprised they tested me this time because I'm definitely having a C-section this time. And so usually that wouldn't really matter when you're having a C-section if you were positive. But anyways, I was happy to hear that I was negative because I was actually positive with both of my boys prior. So I was kind of just expecting for it to come back positive, but it came back negative this time. So that's something different with this pregnancy. My anxiety has continued. I will say that I think I've done a little better this week than I did last week. I still have the same concerns. What if I go into labor before our family gets here? What are we gonna do? Who's gonna watch the boys? How is it all gonna work out? But it's just something that's totally not in my control. So if I go into labor and we don't already have family here at the house to just have the boys immediately, then, God will work something else out. Something will happen. He'll work it all out, I'm sure. So, yeah, that's, anxiety just about the things that I talked about last week, going into labor before my scheduled C-section, not having family, all of that kind of stuff, not any fun to think about. And then this week I've had terrible acid reflux. I have been snacking more than I have been eating meals because I can just not consume as much at one time. Otherwise, it really brings on acid reflux for me. And sorry, Hudson's insisting on being here and being noisy. So my acid reflux has really been acting up. Every time I lay down, like, I have not been able to nap lately. I have been trying to nap when this one goes down for a nap, just like kind of lay down for a quick little nap. And half the time I can't. Like, I am just so uncomfortable and my acid reflux acts up so much. And then at night, the main thing that keeps me up is just being in pain, acid reflux, and also I am peeing all the time. Like, all the time I have to go to the bathroom. It's ridiculous. I literally get up probably 6 times during the night to go pee. And, like, I really have to pee every time. It's not just like, oh, I feel like I have to pee, but I don't really have to. Like, I really do every time. And it's just, it amazes me. Like, every night I'm like, really? Like, is this going to go on for the rest of the pregnancy? And I mean, something that goes along with that is I'm always thirsty. So I've been drinking a ton of water. I've always been good about drinking water, and I drink a lot of water throughout the whole pregnancy. But these past couple of weeks, I've really noticed I've been like craving water more. Like, I've just been like needing more and more water. Like, he's taking a lot of the water, and so I need to drink even more. And I know that will result in going to the bathroom more, but it just seems a little bit ridiculous at night for how many times that I go. Because while I don't cut myself off from having water like an hour before bedtime or anything like that, I don't get up and drink water in the middle of the night. So whatever, it is what it is. It's annoying. And I've been exhausted and emotional this week as well as I was last week. Like I said, I think I'm doing a little bit better this week than I was last week. But it's a hard time right now. It's exhausting. My body is just in a lot of pain. It's really hard for me to walk, very, very uncomfortable. He feels really low, and a lot of times I just feel like he's gonna come out. Just with trying to take a step. And so that is frustrating, and it can make you emotional. And anytime I think about any of my concerns or worries, it makes me emotional. So I'm just expecting that from here on out until we get him here. And I think, did I cover everything that I have on my list? I think so. And then also something this week when I went for my appointment, when I stepped on the scale, she had me go before I took my urine sample, and I know my bladder was very full because I drank a lot of water before I had gotten there, but it had said that I had gained 10 pounds from my last visit, which was last week. And I'm hoping that scale is completely wrong, because 10 pounds in 1 week, like, what the heck is that? So I'm hoping that is wrong. I'm hoping that when I go to get weighed next week, it will not say that number. What are you doing, Hudson? But yeah, so I don't even know how that would be possible. Like, I've been eating less this week. I haven't really been able to take in meals because of the acid reflux being so bad. And I definitely don't feel like I gained 10 pounds. I mean, I feel big, but I don't feel that big. So hopefully that was wrong. But anyway, she said he's measuring perfectly. His heartbeat was great. And all of that stuff is good. So I think that's everything for this update. I feel like I had a lot of stuff to say. So I will update again at 37 weeks after I have my next appointment. With my next one, I get to meet the doctor that is scheduled to do my C-section. So I'm excited for that because I have not actually gotten to meet her yet. So that is that. And I will show you guys the belly. She also said that she still thinks he's 6 pounds, but I think she's going to keep telling me he's 6 pounds and then he's going to come out being 9 pounds, but we'll see what happens. Hudson, don't do that. So this is Cooper at almost 37 weeks. Today's Friday, and I'll be 37 weeks on Monday. So you were blocking the view of your brother. You know that? Yeah. You say hi? Yeah. Say bye. I love you.